in there, and there's also growth in the growth towards her where her gallbladder used to be. So now it's all on. So now it's getting to the next level where we can start finding out whether there's treatment, whether they can remove it, I don't know, but it's a start. So that was one of the best wins today. I had I also had a win where I've realised that I kept saying, I think I spoke to you yesterday, and I said, what's that word? Leave it with me. I'm always saying to people, leave it with me, and realised that I'm doing it all, and I don't want to do that anymore. I'm happy to help. I'm happy to help anybody, and in times in dire straits or whatever, I will say to people, just leave it with me. I'll take care of it. But that's a change. And what else? Oh, healthcare. I've now just today as well got a healthcare plan that I've organised. Went and saw the doctor and said, can we organise a healthcare plan for myself?
For yourself?
For me.
What healthcare plan? The enhanced primary healthcare or the mental health care?
No, for me, no, just health-wise, going to a dietitian to find out what I can move and jiggle my, my stuff, and sorting out a couple of the injuries that are coming and showing themselves. But it's okay. What it is, it's about taking care of myself.
Yeah. Go to the doctor and check out everything first, and then
yes, absolutely. And so we had a great week last week, where we did a lot of work, and I've been working on my contract and got this new wonderful future opportunity that we're building. So it's pretty exciting. So everything's moving ahead.
Yeah, fantastic. And Tam, you're learning something about your inner child. Wow. Tell me more. What have you discovered lately about your inner child? You can type in the chat screen if you can't talk. You can turn on your camera. Even if you sit in the public transport, it's fine. We don't mind people peeping in over your shoulder. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me, right? Maybe you should get distracted. But anyway, it's so excited. We just finished one retreat, and then we are organizing the Gold Coast one. I'm feeling great, and now building a case against the hospital oh, wow. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'll talk to you about privately. Is maybe get someone. I might know some lawyer.
Oh, no, great. My focus right now is primarily getting my daughter the best care, the best solution. But I am absolutely going to find a way to make them pay. And I'm not a vengeful person, but how many others have gone through this? I that hospital. Sorry, Tam, you weren't privy to the information before, but my daughter went to a doctor, the first specialist she went and saw 3 weeks ago, told her she won't have another 12 months. And that just made me angry.
Yeah.
So now it's good. Thanks, Catherine, coming into my life and, providing us that angel and all these other angels that have come in. And I know that Shauna will be provided for, that she'll be taken care of. And I'm happy for that. So I've got to focus on that first.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, as you say.
I got my drink today. It's just a little bit, but I'm having one today.
Eaten today.
I have eaten, and I've got my apple and stuff here, and yeah.
Good. when we say we need to love ourselves first, is you need to feed yourself first. Too many
Absolutely.
mothers making
Oh,
things for everyone and they don't feed themselves.
yeah.
Okay, so cool. Okay, Pam. Oh, she disappeared. She'll come back. She's on the public transport. So it's you and I again.
Hi, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. We're being recorded.
Yeah.
So I started reading the potty and going over it, but I did some of that before. And then after today's news, I just thought, oh my God, I've forgotten everything. It's just blown my mind. So it's all right. I'll be in that. I'll work it out.
Okay. So remember we did this. This is a
Yeah.
yeah. So things like you are the only one on the call. You get the privilege to work on this with me.
Okay. Let me just get my book.
Yeah, get your book because
Get my book. Get my book.
by doing this, like Alicia has so much breakthrough. If you watch the first call, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful that when it's confronting. That's what she said. Oh, it's so confronting, like.
It is. It is. How did she feel about us? I loved her. I've been watching her. She's gone for a wonderful break with her boyfriend or partner, or
Alicia, her
Elisa. Yeah,
husband.
yeah, yeah. Elisa. Is it Lisa or Alicia?
It's Alyssa. You can
What is
correct.
it? Elisa.
Yeah. She
Oh, or maybe she'll call it Alyssa. I'm not too sure. I'll have to ask her.
yeah, ask her.
I will. Don't you worry. I'm thinking, oh my God, am I saying it incorrectly?
Okay, so because today's topic is about rapport with self.
Absolutely. Yep.
Question is, oops, I'll show you what we're doing because it's a lot of work. That's why I didn't go into win a piece. We all won on Saturday. We all have so much breakthrough. I just so love those. I just like, oh, as I said, if I could take you all home, we'll remember once we have worked out our values,
Yep.
we go into
Yep. I got that. Yep.
portraits of love. So the question is, today's question is, what is the deepest and most meaningful relationship with yourself?
With myself. Me.
We need to, when we learn to know how to love ourselves, is we have a relationship with ourselves.
Absolutely.
Myself and I.
I love that.
It's like,
There's a song. There's a song.
yeah, is it? I'm sure.
Yeah. Me, myself, and I. Absolutely.
Me and myself and I. Okay. Now I'm not used to this circle. Now you can see me and
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Work on the 6
Yeah.
values. So what are your 6?
Oh, here we go. 6 values. I've got my numbers. Hang on. I wrote that down. No, I've already done all this. This was done on the day. I was going to find my numbers. Okay. Can you bring up that sheet for me? It's number 4. Sorry, honey. Sorry.
Don't apologize. You are efficient. Just say the numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Caring. Yeah.
22.
Freedom.
Just give me a second. Just 49.
I feel I'm playing bingo here.
And you're the winner. What does that say, honey? I can't say it.
49, right? Self-awareness.
Yeah, that's the one. And okay, 49, 50, please.
Self-care, very good.
Yeah. And 20.
Fitness.
Absolutely.
Is it single T, right? I spelled
Yeah.
out this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Good. All right. So authenticity, caring, freedom, fitness, self-care, self-awareness. Now, can you see actually all your values are really interrelated, correlated?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. When I went through the list, it was easy for me to see clearly. I think if you asked me to do something like this 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
it would have been different because I wasn't thinking about me.
It'll be different. As I said, it's not set in stone. This time and season is these 6 values where
Yeah.
we focus,
Right now. Yeah.
become more authentic. Then is the freedom will come out more
Yeah.
when we are authentic, fit, and knowing self-care and have a self-awareness and caring for the rest. This is really you.
Yeah.
And then when from this foundation is a very good foundation, and then we move forward of the growth and building the significance. It's not about whether I need to feel significant or not, but of course we all need to feel significant. But it's not our significance in contributing to the world where you are aware that I want to help others, but I need healing first myself. But doesn't mean
Absolutely.
that you are broken. It's not broken. We just had shit happen to us, and we
Absolutely.
through some healing and increase your awareness, so you don't help other shit and carry on, because that's what you have experienced. You help others, but you pick up their shit and walking, and it's just so heavy.
Yeah, it's toxic.
Mm.
It's toxic. It eats. I think I've got more energy now than I've had in a long time. Like I feel like I'm wide awake. I'm really wide awake.
Mm-hmm.
I may not look it, but I am.
Mm.
I am. I just think it's been a really heavy day,
Mm.
and you know, but this has really come to for me has come to pass to say, no, I really need to get some self care. I really need to have somebody give me a guide. Like I'm being guided spiritually, and for soul. I also need that for the fitness and with the oils and with all of that has to be balanced.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it's not working.
Very good. Yeah, is this self-awareness is I'm capable. You're more than capable, but now is capable of transferring that to the self-care, which you
Yeah,
have knowledge, and that's very brave
absolutely.
step.
Because it's you become conscious. Am I doing the right thing? I should take care of this person. I should take care of that person. But when when I heard what happened to my kid today, I need to be at my best fitness. I need to take care of myself so that I'm able to take care
Yeah.
of her and the kids. But on top of it, if I'm at my optimum level, I won't fall.
Yeah.
So that's something that, you know, I've had to acknowledge.
Yes. So it's not whether fall or not, but it's like if we have a little hiccup, we can bounce back much more.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But give me more, I suppose, something to make sure that I can handle it.
Yeah. Okay. Now then it's like this. I also use this to teach the social media created content, but this is how you can apply this onto your everyday life is what are the things that can support me, whether it's my belief, my action, or my relationship with myself, how to make myself help me to be more authentic in an everyday life. Like what would you like to incorporate in your everyday life to help you to live an authentic life?
I always thought I was living an authentic life, but I wasn't being true to myself. Okay, because what you see is what you get. And it's very true that that's exactly the way I am. But when you look at upon reflection, when you look at stuff, you turn around and go, well, I haven't been true to myself at all because I haven't taken care of me. I haven't. So what I need to do to be true, authentic, is to actually take care of myself completely. You know, not just body, but soul. If I don't like something, even with the people that I love, I've got to say it. Don't hold back.
So to be true, then is the fitness. What you're saying that it's not just about the body.
No.
It's on your soul level and the spiritual level, as you know, we understand that it's not about religious belief, but is
if you can have all three of those working in alignment, it'll be true power.
So to be true is more about being aligned with yourself. Like when you say, I take care of you, but then when I don't take care of myself, how do I take care of you?
It has to be aligned. Absolutely. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I thought I tried to meant, but maybe I didn't say it properly. But I believe we need to be in alignment. It needs to all be in alignment for me to be who I am. I need to be true, and to be true, the body needs to be taken care of. The soul needs to be taken care of. The spiritual need needs to be taken care of. How I feel and think needs to work together. So there's a depth to Anna,
Yes. So it's like, when you say, I see you sparkle, Catherine, and that people are drawn to you. So your sparkle even more amplified.
Yes.
Magnetic, that we don't need to strive for people to like, look at me, but like people are already looking at you.
Yeah.
Okay. So remember this model that I put for you guys as well, where the spirit is in us. Okay. The mind is the spirit. Okay. The soul is the mind, our emotion. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, like it's a bit small. I'm getting the second camera. And our willpower. Then it will be zoom in. Okay. You have this in the 7-day soul journey.
Yep.
This is the body. But this is
but it means we did the 7-day journey ages ago, but now I understand it more. So it's people say it was a great experience, but as you grow and develop, you don't actually, it doesn't bloody click until shit happens and you go, what in the am I doing, right? Because when I went into the doctor was saying, you look pretty fit. I go, yeah, I might look it, but I don't feel it. All right, so it's perception. Just because I carry myself doesn't mean that I'm holding myself. All right.
Well, it's a confidence that is like, oh wow, you walk with your posture, you know, people like how we carry ourselves is very important.
Absolutely. And Catherine, that's the part of the soul journey is understanding who we are.
Yeah, exactly. And at times we need to curl out like a baby and have a good cry, and that's us too.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have one of those. I'm going to have one of those, mate. Seriously.
Cuddle and crying together is like we could never believe that this is the day that we celebrate. I'm going to have Allah truly living for herself.
I know that I'm waiting for my daughter. My daughter broke down before, but
Yeah.
You know, I said to somebody today, I said, I'm numb. And like I sent you a thing saying, it's great, but I'm angry. And the focus of the anger has deflected how I actually feel. You know, the fear was before 3 weeks ago. Fear was she's not going to make it, because I'm going, what the fuck is wrong with her? Now it's that's what's wrong with her. How do we fix it? And how do we move forward? And it's a
Yeah.
combination. It'll be a combination of things, just like we spoke. It's about her mind and her body, her soul. Yeah, but because she didn't take care of it, it's manifested in other shit. So yeah, that's the next tackle. But yeah, at least I know that.
For her, it's a wake-up call. And now you have a choice. Okay.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. And yeah, I'll just.
Yeah. This is the word. Ask her, do you want to leave? Do you choose to leave? Because people telling her that you are not going to leave for, you're only going to leave for another 12 months. This is a fucking, sorry, recording it, but this is a fucking thing about the medical world that who are you to tell someone you only have 12?
Well, you're talking to me. I've had that happen. I'm not going to live for, and that's why I have to step away, because the first reaction is, and I know I'm living proof that those dickheads don't know what they're talking about. The human genetics, the human ingenuity, the human spirit. You asked us to go find out what was our best trait with people, right? No, you said go and ask in your video. If you don't know if you don't know how to answer the question about what's the best thing about you, go and ask people who know you. And my daughter's first thing is, I love you, Mum. You're strong-willed and nothing fucking deters you. Right? That's one. My son-in-law, I turned around and said, can I ask you a question? And he said, yeah, okay. So what is the best thing about me? And he goes, there's a lot of things. And then he shut up. And then he said, can we talk about it when we get home? I said, okay. Then I asked again. He goes, Anna, there's a lot of things. I can't talk to you right now. Yeah, you're just a bitch. That's it. All right.
Your son-in-law can call you that.
Yeah, but I know he says it with love, do you know? And my son has always said, because I'm true, my word is my bond. And I've never let people stand on my values, but I've tried to compromise on certain things that with my ex-husband, and in some cases I couldn't handle it. My values are a certain thing, and it's not about me, it's about what's right and what's wrong. Just don't cross the line.
Yeah.
Right. But my son said it's because I'm true. And my daughter said yesterday, she said the one thing that we all sing about you is when someone says, oh, I did this, and you go, well, when I was younger, I did it. And they're going, I could do anything better than you. That song, I can always, I could, yeah, all right. And I looked at my daughter, she says, but Mum, we say it fondly, but absolutely competitive. Not with us, just competitive. It's because you can do it.
Yeah.
And that's, and it's, how I see myself. Yeah, I am strong-willed. But if you think I'm a badass, I'm actually softy.
Yeah.
I'm actually quite soft.
I know what you mean, but like being competitive is like, it's not badass. Being competitive is like, we have the common knowing that even I don't fucking know it, I'll find out how to do it.
Bingo.
Bingo. I said, ask me anything. I don't know everything, but I'll find out for you.
I remember you saying that. And I remember you saying, I've got somebody in my network. Ask me. Just so I did. And you gave me the doctor, and I'm like, yeah, amazing. I'm now going to go. I need a lawyer. But I've got to save first. I've got to sort that out. Maybe no win, no fee. But anyway, I digress.
No, we know it, but I'll talk to you off camera because
Okay.
I'll explain to you about the
I know. It's just something.
I have been put through the system on the other side, and as you know, so we'll have a plan.
Oh, thanks, honey. Okay, so that's what I've done. And yeah, I've asked my neighbour too, who's starting to get to know me. The confidence and strength that I speak with conviction. Yeah, it's nice. You know, they feel safe. They feel safe.
Yeah.
And I went, okay, that's it. But if I turned around and said, what's my worst trait? They turn around and go, you want to kill everybody when you get into a mood and you just want to, you line you up. But I haven't done it.
No, you didn't. It's just like because you and I are so similar traits, like don't got to my wrong side of Catherine or Anne.
Yes.
Wrong side of death. People watching the recording is like, oh, but it's more about no, we are so gracious. You're very gracious too, Anna. Because there are things that you ask me, Catherine, why? I said, well, give people the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Absolutely.
All right. So I think this is what the fitness is, the holistic approach. It's not just having a freaking size 4 body.
Oh God, I had a size 6. I don't want to do that again.
No, it's not about how we look, it's how we feel. Okay. Even I give you a plastic for yourself, you would feel sexy too.
Hey, look, I worked hard for this, so I'm okay with it. All right. But I have to acknowledge that for me to be in better shape for what's to come, I need to get fitter.
Yeah.
I need to be stronger. I need to be able to tackle, and I need to be able to, like the tree of life, go back to the tree of life.
Yeah.
Pull it in and love it and give it out.
Yeah.
And I can't do that if I'm worn out and on my knees. You know? So one more thing, because I said to my grandson, I said, what's the best thing about me? He goes, I love going places with you and you're fun. I go, well, so is Grandpa. No. I'm thinking, yes. It's recorded. I don't care. Sorry.
Competitive. No, I'm kidding.
Absolutely.
We have fun on the call. So fitness, people talk about fitness. It's interesting this morning. Fitness was part of one of the values too. I don't think we work on this, but for us now we look at that. At the basis of the 7 days journey. That's why people ask, oh, what do you want me to do the 7 days? You know, the 3 months. 3 months is still the foundational, but as you move into, congratulations for you to move into the 12 months. Again, with the 3 months, what we're doing, the 3 pillars, as we build on, that's layer. Because when you go back to the core, even if the program is evergreen, I don't think I have repeated the same topic as, you know, when we come in.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So much in us that we could share and work on. Okay, so it's the holistic approach for you. Hey Tam.
Hi Tam.
Are you okay? Been working all day? Oh, she's just, I hope you have a shower and rest.
Are you okay, honey? Mute. You're on mute.
Sorry, yeah, they unmute me. No, it's just it went from like the tram's Wi-Fi to my mobile, and my mobile can't cope with video, I think. So I just had to come home. Sorry.
Yeah, don't apologize. I mean, it's good that you're on the call. So you remember Saturday we had the immersion event, so we are doing the follow-up because today about the rapport self. So it's the relationship with ourselves, which you have done before as well, but we are now getting deeper into the question is, what does it look like? The deepest and most meaningful relationship with yourself. So this is me, myself, and I. So there's actually 3 people in me. And the 6 values that we work on, as I said, I use this to teach them how you can put the content in social media. So we are not just fake, models on IG or Facebook. It's like life is happy, that's it. Okay. But it's the real thing about our fitness, and from a holistic approach of the 7-day soul journey, the spirit, the soul, and body to have the fitness, not just about the physical body to be a size 4 model. Okay. But then the body will hold our soul and spirit that will be strong as we understand the 4 hormone, but we have more hormone in our body. Wait till we do about the women's health.
Well, if it involves any sex, I'm in.
No, you were not there on Saturday time. I said next year, July, we are in Bali, our retreat. So the one prerequisite, one condition is you need to swim naked in the
I'll do it. I'm doing it. She knows how.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm scared to go to Bali. I don't like the idea of Bali.
you scared about Bali? What's the reason you're scared of Bali?
Oh, it's because of I guess, because you hear people, wanting to sell you drugs and, pickpocketing and just all sort of crime and stuff.
No, we're going to a resort, Tam. Oh, God, no. I totally agree with you. I've never been to Bali, but if I'm going anywhere, I usually go to a resort.
Yeah.
What about getting there?
No, we've got a driver. We've got a driver that's allocated to us. We organise that with the hotel. They pick us up, they take us there, and that's it.
Oh,
We don't need to. Yeah, it's not like we're going to be walking from the airport or going into a cab. We can coordinate a limo driver or whatever we want to that resort.
I have my drive already, don't worry.
Okay.
We're going to Kuta. Kuta is the party scene, is where the bar Australian is really seedy. Like I will be one place I don't go.
No, I don't want to go to
check out the shopping center. It's good for shopping. I said Samina is good.
No.
Yeah.
I don't need to go shopping. I don't want to go shopping. I just want to go to the resort to have the massages and spend time with people I want to, talk to and drink my bloody cocktails until I can turn into a whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. Yeah, we will. Don't you worry. Okay, let's do the real work, okay? You have to do some work before you get to my retreat, okay?
Well, I am. I've got like I said, I've got a healthcare plan now.
Good. Yeah. So this has been taken care of. Start with the body. As I said, no orders, but if we don't have a healthy body, these 2 will be affected. These 2 will affect the body. So we cannot not looking at each of them at all. So the last leg for being authentic is to be true, having alignment. What will be the last one that you will help you to create of being authentic?
And what does that say up there with the green?
Alignment. So if you don't have your body, your spirit, and your soul, if you haven't got your physical health, your emotional health suffers, your mental health suffers, your spirit suffers. Okay. But if you can get them all aligned and healthy, you're taking care of yourself, Tam. That's where I'm at with me. That's why I went to get a healthcare plan for fitness, as in taking care. I don't eat sweets, and I have my glass of wine, but I don't eat shit yet. My body is this way. I walk the dog. I'm constantly running around with the kids, and it's not healthy because I'm not moving any of it. I'm not moving my body enough, and I'm paying for it because my knees and my legs, my lower back are paying for it. But my spirit's strong, I'm going, this is right. This is right. Oh, this is bad. Oh, just the body. And it is my body. So, but, like I said, I earned this. I just got to get it better so I can move around with the grandkids because they're getting faster.
Yeah. Oh, wow. They are very fast, those 2 boys. Okay. What will be the 3rd pillar to support your authenticity? being true to yourself, living
Self-love.
in alignment,
It has to be. It has to be. I have to love myself. I have to truly be in connection with me. The
self-love or
most powerful drug in the world is love. The endorphins, the opiates, everything just doesn't beat it.
yeah. Okay. So being authentic, can you see your values are really closely linked together?
Absolutely. Yeah. When you put it like that, yes, absolutely.
It makes a lot of difference. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
And once that's all aligned, then the freedom comes in. The self-care is there because I've taken care of myself. I've become more aware. I've already become more aware of what I need to get myself to where I need to be.
okay.
And the caring just works out because I can then start caring, not just because I've cared for myself, I can care for others better.
Okay, let's put it into words so that, you know, we could do check in. It's not like set on stone, but like something that when you say, I can do that, like, what does that look like?
Okay.
Which one would it be?
Sorry, can you please repeat that?
Okay, which one you want to work on? We can work on one more. Like, what does that mean by having connection with self and supported with good fitness with the authentic self? Then
Well, you completely become self-aware.
Yeah.
And self-aware
Yeah.
gives you that in complete freedom of the spirit. Yeah, I suppose I'm looking too deeply in this, but that's how I see it.
Freedom or deepening?
Freedom of what? Sorry, pardon?
No, I don't think. I think it's called deepening within self.
Yeah,
Self-awareness.
that makes sense. Okay.
Self-awareness is you're aware of yourself
Yeah.
externally, but internally, how much are we aware of our inner being, the inner child? That's where Tam has a. Then it's deepening within ourselves because you're going to discover that's shadows. That's actually a school of thought in coaching is called shadow coach.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, the
It's
shadow work.
integration of different parts. Yeah, Tam, you share. You've been doing a lot of this type of work as well.
I don't know. I never really thought of shadow for myself. I just think, oh, that sounds evil and dark and depressing. But yeah, I know I do like inner child work. So like loving the young Tam that's, you know, scared or worried or stressed or, you know, mothering that part of me, but also now recognizing other people's little children as well.
Mhm.
So when someone's really annoyed at me or something, it's like, wait a minute. Okay, that's their little child having a tantrum or getting upset. You know, why are they getting upset? Oh, well, that's a trigger. You know, they've been triggered back to their child self when maybe they weren't heard or they weren't valued or they got up, you know, someone did something to them. You know, I've got to remember other people have little children as well. So, you know, then it doesn't trigger me so much because because I'm a nanny, you know, I love children, look after children. I can go, oh, that person's just been, you know, they're acting out of their inner child now.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that'll help me to understand when my partner gets upset and angry, then it's like I don't, because that triggers me into my inner child having like kind of shutting down and not coping, or just wanting to be like get away from me sometimes, like, or I don't know how to deal with this right now, and just, you know, getting upset and be like, oh, I don't want to be part of this, it's too hard. So yeah, just trying to understand other people's inner children and where their trauma or where their triggers are, or just what have happened as a child, like how they were treated and dynamic in their family, even if it's not exactly accurate, because you can't always find these things out, but just be like, okay, well, if they're yelling at me and I haven't really done anything to upset them, but they're just having a bad day and they're yelling at me out of their bad day, but that's to do, you know, that's like their little child going, oh, I can't cope with this anger of this person or this stupidity of this person, or just, you know, I just don't know. My adult self's gone, so this is the child going, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. All right. So does that help, Anna, when you say freedom with the self-awareness, that but it like deepening within ourselves? It's like, how are we going to
Absolutely. It does. It does.
Does it make
sense,
Yeah, I
right?
didn't-
I don't want to
And
put
it does make sense. It does make sense. I don't have triggers. Actually, to be honest, guys, I have my son and my daughter diagnosed me with PTSD because of my husband's behavior.
Hmm.
But if you look at what's happened to me, I have PTSD because I can't have people putting their hands anywhere near my mouth. I can't have people standing over me.
Mm.
That's really dangerous for somebody to do that to me.
Yeah, sure.
But that's unfortunate. I didn't even think about that. I didn't do you know what I mean? Until it was pointed out to me,
Mhm.
I was not aware of it. I just had a behavior which was, I'm going to ask you really nicely not to stand over me. Can you please sit down? And if they continued, I stood up and turned around and looked at them. And I'm that close. So I said, are you close enough? Right? Okay, now you can back off. It's not about a fight, Tam. It's not. It's shit that I went through. So, and I didn't realise that that's what was happening.
Mm.
So my children pointed that out to me.
Right.
So, yeah.
Good. So this is really where the self-awareness, and then now it's like where possibly coming from. We might not know, but have the awareness there's something in us.
Yeah.
What are we going to do? So how are we going to support further of your self-awareness? One couple more things that how is it that in the work?
Well, the fact, okay, so it's a little bit. See, this is why I picked it, because it is becoming self-aware is addressing what's happened before.
Mm.
All right, to acknowledge that this is who I am and this is why I am. Right. So acknowledgement of past.
Yeah. Acknowledge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Past.
And yeah, past can help you with the present. It does. It helps you. Yeah. Why? To that's what. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, Tam. You know, when you go, oh shit, okay, that's why.
Mm.
So it's where like when I got triggered, you say you don't get triggered, but when you realize that you have a reaction, it's like
That's
deep breath. Where is this? Remember, I said, ask, is it from me, or is it from someone else?
yes. I do remember what you said.
Me, then okay, what's going on?
Yeah. Well, I do that.
And when we realize it like, remember Emma, ping pong, dung, it's not mine.
I have been doing that too. Sorry.
Remember Emma saying that.
Oh, I love the way she said it too is like
I know, bing, 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 bing.
oh well November we're going up to Gold Coast for the retreat, like Tam. So look at your date. Like it will be good to get Emma together as well.
Oh yeah, she's up there.
Okay. Do you think you could think of one more? That acknowledging, I think, self-awareness, acknowledging it, the past can help you the present.
But it's not just the past of this life, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
I go, all right, so Tam, I don't know if you believe in it, but I believe that I've been around many times, and the things that I've carried forward into this life is the fight for justice and truth. Okay? It's like I carry a sword behind me, and if I see somebody weak, I step in and I take care of it. It's been automatic. It's survival mode, and it's something I've carried. And you know why I say this? Because for a long time, I felt like I was carrying a sword until one day someone said, well, that's a big sword you're carrying, and I almost passed out. Right? Because I was like, nobody else, nobody, and it's just my feeling, blah, blah, blah. And then this woman turned around and goes, that's a big sword you're carrying. Wouldn't you like to let go of that sword because you don't need it in this lifetime?
Oh gosh.
And I just went, holy shit, somebody actually sees what I feel.
Wow.
So that that self-awareness is to also let go about things that I shouldn't be carrying even this lifetime, but past lifetime. Because that's
is that the next one, Catherine? Letting go.
letting go, yeah.
Letting go.
Yeah.
Letting go, or what do you think? Letting go or acceptance?
I have to accept. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I have to accept that is.
Tam also like letting go is one thing.
Could I have 4 on there? Is it possible to have 4, or do I just have 3?
As I say, this is not so.
I'm being greedy, Tam. Yeah, not 4.
Tam, come on, read it. Letting go. Well, acceptance.
Well, they just go together. They're married, so it's kind of the 3.
Self-awareness is not about I'm aware that I'm a human being. This awareness go into the spiritual sense as well, and your soul.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. I'm chilling. I'm having chill all over my body. I thought, gosh, this is so.
Because you know that what I'm telling you is truth, and it freaks me out. It freaked me out at the time, but it was nice to have somebody acknowledge it. So it's not in my head and going, oh my God. Because in those days, my sister and I for a long time knew that we'd had a past life. I knew what she was before. She knew what I was before. I've been her protector. She's been mine. It's really weird stuff, but she hasn't let go, and she hasn't accepted what's happened to her, and that's why she's separated from the family, because she's trying to find herself. So it's just one of those things. But I think acceptance is probably a big thing, and letting go is probably a massive thing. Massive. So putting the sword down and letting it go, but sometimes bringing it back up because it's the right thing to do. So,
deep breath, Emma.
Oh,
deep breath and bring this in. Is another proof.
Absolutely.
It's another breakthrough is 1, 2, 3. I mean, as we go on, this will continue to work through it. So this is time for you to think about, even just like maybe when you say self-care, what does that mean to me? What does it look like? In a physical form, we say, oh, self-care, we need to go do our manicure, go and have our facial. Yes, externally.
Oh, that's my lowest priority. My highest priority of self-care is how I feel. How I feel, yeah. Because when I feel great, going out and getting those things done on top of it makes me look great. I feel great, I look great, I am great, right? But making sure that I'm right here before I go out and do the other stuff. Getting the hair done is very important. Getting the nails done is very important. My nails are chipping all the time. That's why I get my nails done. Not because it does look great when I'm doing presentations, but hey, it looks much better than having the chip in all the nails or pulling the nail off because they're so weak.
So complete this on your own, but bring it to me. We'll have further discussion. Okay.
Yeah, so I've got to get the recording because I've written other stuff here too.
Oh, that's okay. I'll take a picture for you. And as I said, it's not set in stone. Yeah.
Thank you.
And the recording will be uploaded by John tomorrow. Oh, well, he will edit it. He might cut out our swearing. No, I'm kidding. Okay. How did I serve you today? We haven't seen you for a while.
How are you, beautiful?
Me? Oh, I saw a girlfriend today, so it was really great. We had like a huge laugh and just talked, and it was just really, really good. Like I miss my friendships when I don't get to catch up with people or to have a long chat. So yeah, it's been a while. So yeah, I really needed that. We both did. So that was good. And what else? The family I look after, the child, they're all on holidays, so I'm not I'm just sort of doing chores and yeah, having some recreational time, I suppose, and I don't know, take my mother-in-law to get a new rug tomorrow. So just and getting out of a parking ticket because a road was blocked and I had to park somewhere and I got a ticket, so trying to get out of that. What else am I doing? I'm trying to employ someone to help me declutter my house, so that's a priority just because I'm sick of seeing so much stuff, and I'm just wanting to feel good about that. So I'm just trying to find the right person who you can kind of have a laugh while you do it, and it's not just okay, let's do this and then get frustrated.
Person who know a person to help you. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm finding it a bit harder to hear you, Catherine. You're more quiet than I don't know if I've turned up the volume, but I don't know. It's probably my
Can you
phone.
hear me now?
Pardon?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's a bit better.
Yeah, okay. I'll have to raise my voice and scream. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, be loud. Yeah. You're too quiet.
Okay.
Oh, that song, Jennifer Lopez, Let's Be Loud.
Oh yeah, I know.
Absolutely, absolutely raise your voice.
Yeah, that's good. Let's be loud. Let's be loud. That one?
Yep.
Anna can boogie. Yeah, but your energy is a bit low today, Tam. Like, come on.
I feel pretty good, but I've just been busy. Like what was it? I don't know, 2 hours on public transport is like, a bit draining to me. So but no, I feel pretty positive. I'm just a bit tired. I usually tired in the evenings anyway. But no, it's pretty good.
Yeah. So what else have you been working on? The issues that you move on from, our authentic work on yourself and you move on something else?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. My brain doesn't always work with what I'm like of thinking what I've done, like my past. Yeah, it's hard to just think. What have I been doing? You can stop the recording now. This person is edit it.
Stop the recording if you don't want to be on the video. Do you want me to stop?
No, I'm umming and ahhing. That's all.
Yes, Sam, you just take your time.
Yeah.
You take your time. You have the floor, honey. You have the floor.
Thanks. Like, I don't know, I kind of get in a rut, I suppose, and I think, oh, I'm that person, and then I'm like, oh no, that's the old me. I have to focus on being this new me that I'm creating. So just have to keep sort of reminding myself that those things, those habits, or those beliefs that I don't want anymore, they're the old things. And so I don't have to stay stuck in that, and just remind myself and remind myself and remind myself. And I guess remind myself who I really am, not like I'm not my anxiety, and I'm not like that I'm greater than that, I guess. And like today I was even thinking, like I was taking a deep breath, and then like I could actually feel like, or at least in my mind, there's more, like I can, it's really hard to explain. I'm going to try it. Like I take a deep breath, and then beyond that deep breath, there's a space that feels like it's less anxious. So it's like beyond the breath. It's kind of like a, Yeah. Because when I breathe, I kind of have a tightness still at the maximum of my capacity of my breath. So I kind of imagine beyond the breath, there's like that place of peace,
Okay.
stillness and acceptance and okayness. And I mean, this is all today, so I guess I'm processing it. But yeah, a place of like value and worthiness and just all those things that I know are true. But because in my body there's constriction, it's hard it's harder to grasp. But if I breathe beyond that or just look beyond the breath, yeah, there's just this place that's much more comfortable or safer or more pleasant, or yeah, that I can access, that isn't sort of this body that's a pain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you feel safe here to share. But remember, we're here for you too. All right.
Yeah, that was really nice to share that.
Good.
Yeah. So yeah, like, because we're more, I don't know, I guess we're more than what we think we are, and
Absolutely.
our identity is beyond. Yeah, and that's, I guess about your spirituality, whoever you are. It's like, yeah, you're beyond your mind and what you think you are. So you've got to go, actually, is that really who I am? This person who I'm, expecting perfection from all the time or whatever. Like, that's not really who I am. I'm beyond that. So let me look at what actually I am beyond what I'm thinking I am.
Oh, yeah, that makes perfect sense because you are more, Tam.
Yeah.
You're so much more.
So yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh yeah, like but yeah, it's interesting too, because I've been getting like really sort of intimate with God, and I'm like feeling so amazing. And then it's like I come back to being like, it's like I have, and I've always had this with whatever flavor of divinity I'm in at the time, because I've had various things. But it's like, you go into kind of your prayer closet, they call it, or wherever you call it, your quiet space or something. And then you feel amazing, and then you jump back into almost another, like, this universe, this world, and you go, oh yeah, it's that, I'm back there again. Oh, this is, and I almost feel really depressed because I feel like I'm in two different places, like one really nice, amazing place like heaven type thing, and then I jump back and I'm back here, I'm going, oh, I don't want to be here again.
I'm wondering, have you asked God what's the reason he will brought you up to heaven and let you come back down again?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, okay.
Would you be curious to see how I would interpret that?
Yeah, that would be interesting to, yeah.
Because when you dig deeper in the Bible, in those language, on earth here is actually the third heaven. As we tap into the divinity, is the, in the layman term, is the deja vu. Oh, I've been here before. I experienced this before. But when you pray, when you connect with God through the Holy Spirit, you do get back up. When Anna said, oh, the past life, it's like, yep, because I was, in Christian terms, we don't talk about past life. We were in spirit with part of God. And as we stand down to earth, we have tapped into from time to time that deja vu experience as you tap in while you praying, connecting with God. But when you go up there, and for those who believe in the universe, you jump portal. For us Christians, we tap into the spiritual realm of God. When we go up there, when we come back, we can bring another piece of heaven down to this earth. So you are not.
I've done that too. Like, I've had that experience too, because I now have this, like, I have this new. Oh, that's right. I didn't remember to tell you. I have like this gift of singing, in tongues or in angelic, voice or whatever, and it's just people get blessed by it. It's quite amazing, and it feels really special to do that too.
Exactly.
Because I went to a sort of a conference thing, and I was singing to people, and they were like, "Oh wow, I just feel so close to God now. It's like amazing. Thank you for singing." And I just was like, it was blessed. I was blessed as well as and it's just like, yeah, it's a really beautiful thing, like, to feel,
So,
that connection, I guess. Yeah.
Which one you focus on? You focus on the energy that God has given you, or you focus on other negative energy?
Yeah, I know, and I'm really, I'm putting the effort towards,
Yeah. So it's a practice because we
Yeah, I
can
know.
see not so good things, but like when we see through the eyes of God, what do you see in each of us?
Yeah.
None of us are truly goody. Like, and then I'll be like, who's the bad person here? Okay.
Okay.
But we all have purpose. We all have a calling.
Yeah, and
Let's-
maybe more than one often too, in different ways to different people. And
Yeah, definitely. So, come in a safe place, help you. Not
Sometimes,
necessarily
sometimes
go
we're
on,
here.
Anna.
Sometimes we're here, like you're with children, and the most precious thing in this world is a child, because they are solely tapped into the divinity, their innocence, right?
Yeah.
And that's very special. What you do is very special for work.
Good.
Tam, you do very special work. Those children love you. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, well, this one particularly, but yeah.
Yeah. So that's a special gift, because not everybody can work with children. You have to have a special connection. And that is really important. And that's so much more than what you think. Remember that.
Yeah, well, I
Sometimes-
hope to meet them all again. I hope to meet them all again in heaven, and hear what they have to say about.
Oh, you might not just meet them in heaven. They might come and knock at your door. Tam will be looking for you.
Yeah, that's right. Are we waiting for them?
So be confident, be you, Tam, because this is important. Knowing you are called. Okay, as you say, know that you have more than one purpose, more than one mission.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'll stop the recording then.